Hello and welcome to this episode of the We Pay For Your Floor podcast. We haven't recorded this twice already. My name's Phil.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Sarah.
And today we'll be talking about vessels of varying viscosities.
But are the vessels themselves viscous, or the content within the vessels viscous?
Well,
Yes.
That doesn't really answer my question, though, Phil.
but yes.
Yes. But before that... Sarah.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Sarah.
Phil, if you ever talk to me like this, I will slap you.
How's your floor?
Creeped out.
Oh, calling a helpline as we speak.
Yeah.
Show me
Hello,
where,
1-800 Carpet Helpline. How can I help you today?
show me where the tall man cooks you.
Flooring counselling.
Flooring counselling.
Aye. It's about that. It's low. Because it's the floor. Look at that guinea pig. Bloody hell.
Chunk on that.
Jesus. It's less of a guinea, more of a pig. Let's face it.
It's a puddle of fur.
It's definitely a puddle.
She's a lovely little puddle.
Aren't you
She ain't a
cute?
little puddle, love.
Oh, yes you are. You're an adorable puddle.
Literally, that's it. You stick your ass in her face. Stick your ass in your sister's face.
Barnsley.
Barnsley.
They do not disrespect our guinea pigs. They have more class than Barnsley.
They've been less pregnant than most
Phil,
of Barnsley.
a pile of shit has more class than Barnsley.
Oh, shit. I'll have you know that they aren't on the up and up on knife crime, okay?
Oh, nice.
Their knife crime is unbeatable. I'm just saying. The finesse.
It's a cut above the rest,
Ah.
you could say. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say Phil hated that pun.
That was clever. Cut above the rest. Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that one.
Oh,
I think I've got some whiskey.
if we keep going, he's going to start cutting his wrist.
Oh, shit.
No.
What was the topic of today's conversation? Something about viscous vessels.
Viscous vessels and knife crime,
Oh,
apparently.
You
That's the
had
title.
something you wanted to say, not related to making me want to weep. Although I don't know. Read your words.
What I will do, since I seem to be the one with loads of stuff still prepared,
Yeah.
I'm going to do a topic, a game, and a topic, just
Oh,
to break
okay.
it up a little bit.
Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, okay. I'm ready.
So get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm running the show today. So the first topic that I'd like to do, which, I don't know, I was going to say might not take too long, but knowing us it will,
Yeah.
are a discussion about times that you realised that you were now an adult,
Ooh.
or felt old.
Okay.
Okay, so this will be a relatively short conversation for me because I'm still a child.
I fucking hope you aren't.
Excuse me.
That was marvellous.
Sit down there.
Considering you're
I'd
both
give that
old,
maybe a...
Richter 7.
7,
Yeah.
7.5.
Sorry, I apologize.
considering you're both older than me and we've been fucking for 7 years, you better not be a child.
He is talking to Phil.
Why did you feel the need to clarify that?
Just in case. In case we've got a listener that's only just joined this episode.
You two have been at it before you even knew each other.
Oh, sorry, Chris. It's not my fault I've satisfied
I've
her.
left him for a gay.
I provide better puns and premium cost.
I do like alliteration, so, you know, it makes sense. What was your topic?
And I don't require a lawn trimmer on
Yes.
my full
Oh my
body
God,
every 3 days.
Yes, every 3 hours.
Every 3
Seriously, though.
Is it like that scene in the Santa Claus film?
Yes, it is.
where
That's
Tim
exactly
Allen
what
shaves
it's like.
his face and then it
Yeah,
straight back.
one year we went as I went as Rogue and he went as Wolverine, and he purposely cut like into his beard and did like mutton chops. It literally took a day for it to grow back. A fucking day for it to grow back. It was amazing. You could hear it. It's like bamboo. You can hear it growing. Sorry.
Very
Anyway,
odd skill set Chris has.
Yeah, it's the only skill. Bless him.
Okay, so yes, let's talk about times where we've realised that we are now adults or you feel old. Because I'm curious to hear your stories, actually.
Oh, I felt old for a long time.
Whenever I think that 10 years ago was the year 2000.
It's still... No, it was the 90s 10 years ago.
Yeah, that too.
I'm pretty sure it was the 90s 10 years
like,
ago.
10 years ago was either the 90s or the year 2000. Everything that 10 years ago encompasses the 90s, like from like 95 up to the year 2000. And no, 10 years ago, now, was 2011. A year before the London Olympics.
Shit.
Holy shit, the London Olympics were nearly 10 years ago.
By heck.
In all my born naturals.
In all my born natural.
I'd like to clarify before we get into this. I am aware that we are doing the very annoying stereotypical thing of being three people in their 20s complaining about feeling old.
I just think a lot of people in their 20s are now, well, especially with... What's this, right? Right, I have a question. So I've seen a lot of reels. You've got millennials, yeah? You've got Gen Z. What's Gen X?
They're between millennials and boomers, I believe.
Yes, they're before us.
So they're like 30s, 40s.
Yes, my dad's Gen X.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
my parents are Gen X.
So they're in their 40s.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Or my dad just turned... No, my dad's 50...
What's a zillennial then?
No, my dad's 50. What am I? My dad's just turned 50.
I'm guessing that must be like late 90s, early 2000s.
What was that one, Sarah?
Zillennials,
That's
I think
not
I've
a
seen.
thing.
A zillennials.
I've never heard that before.
I've seen it on a reel, maybe.
Yeah, it might be that.
I might have seen it on a...
Because I'm on the cusp between millennial and Gen Z.
Yeah, are we millennials?
Yeah.
Are we
millennials?
millennials?
Like 85,
I wouldn't think I was like a millennial. I wouldn't describe myself as a millennial.
Because like, millennial is considered from like the mid to late 80s
Yeah.
up to
Really?
the late 90s.
Oh, okay. But I wouldn't say that I was the same as someone
Given
born...
that it says millennials in the title, I always assumed it was someone who was born around the turn
Yeah,
of the millennium.
because my brother's technically then a millennial, and he was born in 99, and we are very different. And obviously not just in personalities.
Okay.
Is he Gen Z
so,
then?
Yeah,
according to urban, apparently zillennial is an Urban Dictionary term, and according to that, I would be a zillennial because I was born between 1993 and 98.
Oh right.
It's like the middle ground between millennial and Gen Z.
Oh right, okay.
But you are both like set millennials.
Millennials, okay, yeah.
Because there's not enough labels to attach to people, we have to fine tune.
Yes,
down to
yeah,
the
we have to
absolute
something to do in lockdown,
to the
isn't
day,
it? Yeah.
To the fucking second.
You was a millennial, yeah. Yeah, I think the time I knew that I was an adult was when, you know, when you're talking to someone official, and when I say official, I mean like the electricity company, the water company, or council tax, or, you know, when you're talking that, and you disagree with something, and you say, no, I don't want that. Do you know what I mean? That's the moment I knew I can say that, and it actually has an impact.
I can say no
and get something else if I want to.
You don't have a choice.
I don't want that internet package, something like that, you know. Oh yeah, we can give you this, that and the other, this, that and the other. Oh, that sounds too expensive, I don't want that. I just want X, Y, Z. Oh, if you do that then, and I'll go, no, seriously, I just want that. That's when I knew I was like, I am an actual adult now.
And I want the direct debit for this day.
Yes, yeah.
Ooh, I set a direct debit.
Ooh, such an adult. Yeah, I remember the like conversation that I had when I first got like a proper phone contract. And the woman called me maybe after 2 years. And she says, oh, you can get an upgrade now if you want. I'm like, no, I'm fine. She said, yeah, but you could get a whatever for X amount. I was like, no, seriously, I'm good with my plan. I don't need anything more than what I've got. I just want to pay X amount anyway, so it don't matter. I've always got access to Wi-Fi. And she's like, oh, all right then, yeah, okay. I'm like, right, great. And I was like, oh. Another way that I know that I'm old, I think that the very first time that I went, don't speak to me like that. You know that moment where you go, who do you think you're speaking to? You know what I mean? When someone speaks down to you for being like service. Or I think it was in Co-op when I was like 17, 18 when I worked at Co-op. And obviously my first customer service job. And I remember after a certain period of time just having, it was like, I told you about the woman that would buy 2 bottles of wine every day and would just moan. And I do think now going, wow, I would fucking tell her to fuck off and la la la. And I remember after that job when I went to work in California and I was like wait staff, the woman there was fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. And she said to someone else, what had happened is we were taking food outside for customers to eat outside. And I took like a big jug of like, and I said jug, you know, like one of the glass containers, of like juice outside to start setting up. And one of the girls came up to me and said, oh, did you know that, oh God, what was her name? Well, bitch face. Just said you were a dumb bitch. I went, you what? She says, yeah, you were a dumb bitch because apparently you took it out too early. I says, did I now? All right then. So I took it back in and I went, did you just call me a dumb bitch to my employer? I remember thinking, brave. I remember thinking, did you just call me a dumb bitch? She went, well, you took the stuff out too early. I says, there's no reason to call me a dumb bitch at all, for starters. And I'm doing my job. If you weren't happy with me doing it, then just say you're not happy with me doing it. Do not insult me. And I walked off. I remember thinking at the time going, shitting myself. But at the same time going, fuck you, I'm doing a fucking job for less than minimum wage.
America, sort your shit out.
Oh no, they were just fucking illegal. They were so dodgy, the place I worked. But she, don't call me a dumb bitch. I don't care who you are. Oh fuck, you're my employer. If you've got some problem and you professionally say you shouldn't have done this, okay. You don't say you're a dumb bitch. Oh, I was livid, I remember at the time. But I remember feeling so grown up that I had gone, no, I am worth more than this. Fuck you.
So, fully enough, that actually ties into the topic I was going to bring up later. So we can come back to that later. In terms of times that I realised that I was an adult and felt old, what I think I mentioned this to you. Well, I have a couple of instances. I remember when I first went to university and I went food shopping for the first time by myself.
Yeah.
I felt really adult then, so I was like, oh my god, I get to get the foods that I know
I like.
like.
That's a good point.
I get to plan the meals around what I know I like.
Yeah.
And like, I don't have, no one is able to tell me what I can and can't eat. Oh my god, this is incredible.
Junk food.
You spent 2 weeks living off of Quavers and Maltesers.
No, I didn't.
Oh, and chicken and mushroom pot noodles.
Ooh, chicken mushroom.
No, you know this. Because my dad's a genuinely good cook and taught me and my sister how to cook.
Yeah.
So I was one of those really annoying students who actually knew how to cook.
Yeah.
Really annoying.
See, but that is that right though. When you got to do your first big shop of your own.
Yes.
And you get what you want. That is cool. Yeah. Learning how to budget, definitely.
I always love. I don't know why, but I always get a weird sense of satisfaction whenever we do our online shopping, because the fact that we're the ones going, oh, do we want this? Do we want this? What do we need?
Plan.
Like the fact that it's us. No one else.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah.
Another one was getting this place.
Yeah.
Because it was this is like my first non-student place.
Oh, was
outside
it?
My parents.
Oh, yeah, of course it was.
So that was really nice.
Yeah.
The fact that I get to call this place my flat.
Yeah.
Well,
our home.
Our flat. Our home.
Yeah.
We've made it our home.
Yeah.
I mean, bloody hope we have. We've been here 5 years.
Oh god, yeah. Fucking hell, you
I know, right? Time's flown, hasn't it?
Shit.
And again, also related to this flat, I've told you about this before. There's a few things that tie into this, and this is another one of realising that, oh my god, I'm an adult now. The excitement I felt when the recycling started accepting milk bottles.
Yes. Or buying a new Hoover.
My level of excitement at the fact that I could now recycle my empty milk bottles was beyond anything I would have imagined being excited for as a child. Why was I so excited? I mean, I know exactly why. It's because I hated the mess it made, and I hated the fact that I was throwing away plastic that could be reused.
Yeah.
Plastic bottles, of which there are many.
Yeah.
As he goes through milk like it's fucking going out of fashion.
Like it's
As
milk.
if the very next day,
Strong boy.
milk will be banned. So it has to get as much calcium as possible.
I love milk. Milk's
We'll
great.
get osteoporosis.
But no, genuinely, the excitement I felt when our recycling bin started accepting milk is ridiculous.
Yeah, I 100%
Another
get that.
one, I got, this was a couple of years ago as well, but when we first bought our plate set from, we went down, we were shopping down the hill at Boys, and we were just looking up and down, and I saw that they were doing this crockery set. It was like a plate set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they had the big plates, the little plates, and then the bowls with it.
Yeah. And the excitement that I felt when I was going, oh my god, we're buying plates and bowls.
And if it's not, and it's not like from Argos.
Yeah.
You know, they're all their starter kits. I think you've had to get that because, like, you know, it's cheap.
Well, I mean, we already had that stuff because Phil's
that's a good point. Yeah, but then when you actually like get something that isn't like a starter pack and it's like nice and it's something that you are proud to have. If that makes
Yes.
sense. That adds to the home rather than just a starter kit.
Yeah, if he was
Yeah.
to drop one of those plates and break them, I would end him.
Are they
because
expensive?
They're not expensive, I just like them.
No,
I don't want to ruin
the poppy
this.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
want
nice.
to end up ruining the set by now having only 3 instead of 4 plates.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, though, the last few things that have broken in the kitchen have all been done by you.
Including hearts.
Not my Guinness glass.
Well, we don't know what happened to
What
that
happened to
because
that?
I didn't touch it.
I'm gonna blame you.
Oh, thanks.
I still think as I'm getting older, I'm still discovering new freedoms. I think. I still have waves of like, oh, I can do what the fuck I want tonight. What shall I do? Shall I watch some K-drama? Shall I go see the neighbours? Shall I got put on a face mask? Shall I go out? You know what I mean?
Silly.
Should I masturbate? You know? Sorry, Mum. Sorry, Mum and Dad.
A girl has needs.
You know, should I do some shopping? Should I watch TV? You know what I mean? I'm still discovering that even towards age 30.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, you still have to do things, but, you know, you still, you know?
It's nice having, sole jurisdiction over what you
Yeah,
want to do in
yeah,
your
absolutely.
actions,
You
Yeah.
say that. Over the past year of lockdown,
Yeah.
it has brought to the forefront of my attention how little you can get away with doing.
Yeah?
It's really, especially becoming more dependent on online shopping to
Yes.
reduce contact and things.
Yeah.
There's so little that I need to leave the building.
Yeah,
for
it's
now.
very true,
It's
yeah.
that I don't have to.
No.
Unless I want to.
Yeah.
At least at the moment. Unless I want to, I don't have to go outside.
Yeah, very true. I think, yeah, actually, if anything, Andy and I go outside more than you do.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Which-
Phil's got
which is
any colour
odd.
left in his skin.
Which is odd because it used to be the other way around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think actually I did more after I met Chris as well, actually. I think I socialised more. I think it opened my world up to different people.
Again, you know what? This is one that I was going to bring up. This one is going to lead into something else as well that's along the same lines. But I remember vividly, and I don't remember why I remember this so vividly.
I don't remember what.
He doesn't remember.
So I think this must have been around this. I can't even remember when it was.
Yeah.
It can't have been that long after I'd gone to uni.
Yeah.
But I think I was coming home for the weekend from uni. I hadn't been there long, but I was coming home and
Excuse
I've not long since left.
That surprised me.
What?
Sorry.
What happened? Did I miss something? Did someone fart?
I had a very ladylike fart that made me jump.
Very ladylike. Did your anus go?
That's what it did.
Essentially.
So excuse me, I do apologise.
But I was coming home. I'd just gotten out of the train station of the town that I used to live in.
Yeah.
Not saying names for privacy reasons.
Yeah.
And I bumped into someone who I went to school with. Just like, a few months ago we were still at sixth form together. And it's the first time I'd seen her for, a couple of months. And we had a catch-up conversation of being like, oh, how have you been? How's life? What are you up to? Blah, blah, blah. And it was so weird because I felt so grown up. Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm having a conversation
about life.
with an old acquaintance.
Yeah.
About how life has been. When did this happen?
Yeah.
And that was kind of one of them. And then another one, kind of leading into that, is like seeing friends who I've become friends with, especially since I've known Phil, since I've been with Phil.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have friends as a couple.
Yes.
Like, because I have friends that I've known for years. So, like,
separate friends.
Lizzie, Olivia, Charlotte, all that, like, people that I've known since before Phil. And even, like, Charlotte that I lived with for uni. I met her, I was with Phil at the time, but I met her because I was living in Nottingham, Phil was not. So, like, I class her as my friend.
My friend.
Outside of my circle with Phil.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's kind of weird because I've put you in both circles, really. 'Cause even
In the
though
Venn diagram of friends.
Yeah, because it's like, even though you are our friend,
Yeah.
I still hang out with you solo a lot
Yeah,
as well.
my friend.
So you're kind of in both.
My friend.
But then there's people, like, and again, I won't say names, but like people who Phil used to work with or used to live with for uni when I first met him.
I fit into that Venn diagram
Yeah,
as
you
well.
do, actually.
Yeah.
You're in the very middle.
I'm
You
like,
are-
oh.
You are a the epicenter of our lives.
Oh dear.
And that is
Sucks
why
for you.
we pay
Sucks
your
for
floor.
us. We've got a very damp floor. No, but people who Phil used to work with, or people he lived with for his last year of uni when we first met, who were like our
I
friends.
thought you were going to say cunts.
No, our
All of them are cunts.
Depending on some of the people you prefer
a
to.
couple of them,
Yeah.
definitely. But I was going to say our friends as a couple.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
who I
couple friends.
wouldn't really see outside of
Yeah.
being with Phil. So, like, again, not naming names, but Phil, the friends who have recently had a child.
Why?
Exactly. Which is why I have no desire to see them,
Yeah.
You know the ones I'm talking about?
unfortunately.
Don't say that. You like them. They're great. Like, they're lovely people.
I like
Yeah.
one of them.
Out of 3.
I like one of them.
Off the back of that, actually, yes, having couple friends, but having like a dinner party together.
Yes.
Do you know, having like other couple friends round and having dinner together,
Yeah,
or going
like-
out with another couple
I
and going for a
love
drink?
having you and Chris over for dinner.
Yeah, we always love that anyway.
Because, like,
But,
we're friends anyway.
Yeah.
But, like, there's something nice about having, like,
Other
we're
couple
going to have Sarah
friends.
and Chris over for
Yeah,
dinner.
yeah.
That's quite a having
It
a
is a
friend
grown-up
over
thing.
for dinner is a very grown-up
It
thing
is,
to do.
yeah, absolutely. I am looking
What
forward
do you mean?
to.
I used to have friends over for dinner all the time as a kid, after school with the potato smiley faces and turkey dinosaurs. It
Yeah,
was great.
turkey Twizzlers.
Oh, turkey
I think
Twizzlers.
the other reason, I'll finish this segment up now by just saying as well, I think one of the reasons I think about that, like, those sorts of people that I met through Phil, a lot about why I feel like a grown-up now, or when I feel like a grown-up, is because I got to know them as I was leaving my childhood. Like, I got to know them just before I moved to uni, because I got with Phil. I met Phil the year I went to uni.
Yeah.
So I was with you for, like, 6 months before I moved? Something like that, maybe 5 months. We were dating before we officially got together, but we officially got together in March, and obviously I went to uni in then September. So it was a sort of, I kind of attribute those sorts of people to part of my adult life, because it was like, it was happening
An
around the time.
awakening.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Anyway, so that's that done. That took a lot longer than I expected, but I'm glad we got quite a lot out of that.
Yeah.
The next thing that I'm going to do is another edition of my celebrity name game.
Okay.
I will give you,
Ready. I'm ready.
I'll get the hammer.
I'm ready.
actually, let me.
Sweet the spring field. Sorry, it's just come in my head.
Are you quite alright?
No. That's such a good question. You were saying.
Right. Do you want Mary Berry or Jude Law?
Oh, Jude Law.
I was going to say Mary Berry, but the lady has spoken.
Okay.
We'll do Jude Law for this one
Okay,
then.
yeah.
So, just remind you how the game works. We did it in the previous episode with Bruce Willis. I give you a celebrity. I then give you something that they are doing or that they are, and the answer rhymes with their name.
Yeah.
So, you remember, it's all good.
Yeah.
So, what is it called when Jude Law is being, a bit offensive, a bit aggressive?
Rude Law.
Rude Law, there we go. Good start.
Fucking Ollie.
What is it called when Jude Law is not wearing any clothes?
Nude Law.
There you go. What is it called when Jude Law has not yet been cooked?
Jude
Raw.
There you go. What is it called when Jude Law is a dinosaur?
Jude Raw.
Yay! What is it called when Jude Law is looking very sexy right now?
Jude Four.
There you go. Jude
Four.
What is it called when Jude Law is being a little bit dirty, a little bit crass?
Crude Law.
Crude Law, there we go. This one's going very quickly. What is it called when Jude Law is caught up in a court case?
Jude Law.
Actually, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Yes, but also no, that's not the one I thought of, because I actually wanted to change the name a bit.
I don't know.
Sued Law.
Oh, okay, yep.
What's it called when Jude Law is actually a little bit touchy about sort of personal subjects like sex and, you know...
Prude Law.
There you
Prude
go,
Law,
Prude
very
Law.
good, very good.
What's it called when Jude Law is having a fight?
All I can think of is Jude Law. Prude Law?
No.
Tip McGee? I don't know.
Go on.
Let me see if I can reword it to make it easier. What's it called when Jude Law is in a long-term battle with a rival?
Oh, feud law.
Feud Law! There you go!
Okay, yes.
What's it called when Jude Law is taking part in a battle between countries?
Jude War.
Jude War.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
What is it called when Jude Law is just doing some good defrosting?
Jude Thor.
Yep. What is it called when Jude... This is the last one. What is it called when Jude Law is a hairy, four-legged animal?
Jude Paw.
Jude Paw! There
Yes.
you go! One of the great joys about doing this game is just seeing Phil's despair.
For the purpose of the tape, Phil is headbutting the coffee table.
Not quite as hard as when I did this with Denise Richards, but...
No.
I want to start a discussion about dialogue or phrases that you have heard in media, such as TV shows, films, videos, that you now use out of context in your daily life.
In All My Born Natural.
Yep, we're using All My Born Naturals. It was from the black and white
It
film.
was called The Old Dark House.
Was
I got my dad to watch it and he laughed his head off at it. It's
was a
such...
good film.
Anyone
That
out
was
there
great.
listening needs to watch that film because that is just a funny film. That is just ridiculous.
Was it meant to be a comedy? I can't
I know,
remember.
it was meant to be deadly serious, that's why it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, because it was
In
not...
All My Born Natural.
That
A
was
lot
great.
of my behaviour and the way that I speak and my actions are influenced by Lee Evans.
Huh.
Very
You're quite fond
physical.
of him, aren't
I
you?
am very fond of Lee Evans. I do love, and a lot of his like.
You have 2 copies of his autobiography.
Yeah, one signed and one that is signed that'll never open.
One for keeps.
One for keeps and one to read.
Yeah.
But
One
yeah.
to read and one to play with.
Well, hey, paper cuts.
I was gonna say paper cuts.
Oh,
No, like, a lot of like my behaviour, the way that I speak, because I watched Lee Evans from like as soon as I discovered the internet, I discovered Lee Evans. So I literally know word for word every fucking filmed stand-up that he ever did. And even when do we get to a point and I'm like, you said that back in 1999, carry on, come on, next. Do you know what? I know these fucking jokes, but it's even down to his mannerisms. It kills me, and so much of how
One of the
I
main
be.
things I think
I
of
really want to watch some Lee Evans.
when I think
Oh,
of Lee
so
Evans, the
good.
main thing I think of is
Oh,
welcome to EasyJet.
Welcome
That's
to
the
it.
main thing I
Oh
think
yeah.
of.
Do you know? Whenever someone says Bournemouth, right? He makes a joke that Bournemouth is for old people. So when you say it, you go Bournemouth. You know. So whenever someone says Bournemouth, in my brain, you probably see me mouth it. I go Bournemouth.
Best part is my mum's brother, my uncle.
Yeah.
Because just
They
say
live in
uncle.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
So I can only think of that now.
Yep. I will send you the link to the when he talks about it. It's so
Also,
funny.
Malcolm.
Yes. Stuck
Which-
in the shells.
Which is brilliant because when he
Stuck
appeared
in
in
the
Doctor Who,
cells. Yes.
they got him to be a character
Well,
called
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Yes. I think that. I think he chose the character name though, didn't he? I love
hope so.
it. I love it.
Yeah, because he was like a massive fan of the show when he did it.
Yeah, it's still like even down. My mum and dad still quote it now when he's like, the stacking shelves thing.
Stacking
The
the
shelves
shelves.
every day I'm
Got to keep the streets
clean. Yeah, stacking the shelves. I love it.
See, I think
Yeah.
a lot of mine, and I think you'll both relate to this. I think so much of the language I use nowadays is influenced by
Yes.
Trixie and Cassia.
so
Yeah,
much of the
yeah,
amount of
yeah.
times over the last few
Bread.
weeks that me and Phil have looked at each other and gone, hello, we're having weather.
Have you seen
Have
this
you
rain?
seen this rain? At least it's a dry heat.
Yes.
The amount of times we have done this with each other now, it's ridiculous.
Yes.
We were watching Harry Potter the other night, and we were doing it when the weather changed in the
Excellent.
Whenever it cut to a really scene in Harry Potter.
A fire. Have you seen
In this rain?
I love it.
It was so
Do you not think a lot of like English, the way we are as English people, Peter Kay, because quiche, chicken drumsticks, garlic and bread.
Yeah, I always think of garlic, bread, and I also think of it's that rate, fine red.
Suction through it, spitting, everyone in. Every English person knows out there what that is reference to. And Shaun.
I don't know if I remember
Sarah.
that one.
You not seen that? From, you know...
Oh, I think I've heard of Sarah.
Sarah. You know, let me explain. Sarah. So Shaun, seen, and Sarah.
Oh, it's like pronouncing the letters that aren't pronouncing words.
McIntyre. You know, what's his name?
Michael McIntyre.
Michael McIntyre. He talks about all the different spellings. Oh, they're pronounced the same, but how they should be pronounced. Yes. Sarah. You know? No?
No, I can't wait till he finds out how Siobhan spells.
I'm sure. Sayoban. I'm sure that's what he says. That Peter Kay, I think, has influenced so many people, and people go, oh, cheesecake, quiche, chicken drumsticks, chips. Oh.
Garlic bread.
Garlic and bread.
I think
it's the future.
Just his misheard lyrics.
Yes.
I can't hear. I can't believe you kiss your car at night anymore.
But comedians, I think.
I'm just gonna go through all the things that have now influenced my vocabulary.
Do you have?
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
Phil, you might remember this, right? A couple of weeks ago, I was playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
And a couple of people on my team decided to start blaming me for the problem. Okay. After I won us the point with my ultimate.
Okay.
So they were blaming me, and I hadn't used voice chat all night, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to go in here and own these kids.
Yeah.
I say kids, I think they were like 17
50-year-old men that live in the mother's basement.
So I put my mic on, put my headphones in, and I just started going, well, if you think I'm the problem, how come I just won us the point?
Yeah.
And it turned into this bit of an argument.
Oh,
and at one point, one of them like said something offensive to me, and I just went, "Oh, honey!" And then I ended it with a massive rant, which I ended by going, "But if you think I'm the problem, pop off, sis. That's on period." And I was like, "Oh my god, I've watched too much Trixie Mattel."
No, you're just gay. You're just gay.
Because I never say stuff like that normally.
You were just angry.
Because I would leave the room in disgust. Just like, what the I thought it was just confusion. So, what the fuck is he saying?
You know what though? You nearly said another thing that I've started saying all the time, which is, what the fuck is going on in here on this day? I say that
what's going on in here
so
on this
often.
Chris has started saying it because he loves the phrase.
There's one thing that I have started saying a lot recently, which is odd, because it's from a Machinima, a Halo 3 Machinima.
A what? Machinima? What's a Machinima?
A Machinima is where you take a video game and you use either the original characters from it, or a lot of Machinimas were done in Halo or The Sims and other games where you could have your own characters. So that use the Halo multiplayer maps and everyone would have their own character, and then they would voice act and create stories around these characters. There was a series called Red vs. Blue that went for many series. And it had this whole ongoing story arc where it was just the red team and the blue team against each other and their different conflicts. But there was one called Sprigs, which eventually ran for one series. They had a few problems in the latter half of the series of getting the episodes done. It was the first episode that I found. Oddly enough, I was looking for an Eddie Izzard clip.
Okay, yeah.
Cake or Death.
Yes, Cake or Death.
Tea and Cake or Death. Tea and Cake or Death.
Because the episode was called Cake or Death.
Yeah. Okay.
I found this Machinima. I was like, oh, what's this? Halo 3 Machinima. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Haha, this is silly. And there's just a few things from this that, to this day, I still quote. The one I've started doing a lot more recently, again, for some reason, is there's an awful lot I don't listen to. Is that especially when Andrew asks me for something, is that, are you going to do what I said earlier? Is that, There's an awful lot I don't listen to.
I like that. I think a lot of like my job actually, speaking to Irish people. Seriously, there's so much that I picked. I mean, just from when I used to work at Webhelp. I don't know if you remember Ezekiel.
No.
Gorgeous. I could smooch his face. He was so beautiful. Oh, he was such a lovely. But he was so nice as well. But he would say the phrase. You know when I say, "Is it?"
Yeah.
Is it? Is it now? You know when you're like, "Is it?" And he used to say that, and I just immediately, like, for some reason, sponged that one phrase off him. And I've said it for years and years now. Whenever, like, you know, something's been aggressive, I'm like, "Is it? Is it?" You know.
That's like in because my mum went through a phase of saying, "That's nice."
That's nice, yeah, because that's from
Mrs. Brown's.
Mrs. Brown's, but yeah, we still say that now. But like from my job now, obviously speaking to Irish people every day, they've obviously got a certain way of speaking, which is strangely in an Irish accent.
Unintelligible.
And yeah, but that's where I got cracking from.
Oh, okay.
Because they say cracking so
You've
much.
been saying that a lot
And I've
more
been,
recently,
yeah, because now I've started, and I just seem to have just picked up cracking. And it's just stuck with me, and now it's like my catchphrase. And even Mum started to say cracking.
I've noticed that since I showed you Come Outside all those years ago, I started to say
Hello,
what to
me
do.
dears.
Oh, I say hello, me dears.
Hello,
just
me dears.
intentionally at any given moment, especially if we're watching TV.
Yeah.
And there's just somebody appears on screen or peeks around the corner. It's always hello, me
Me
dears.
dears.
But I started saying what to do
I like that.
whenever there's something potentially mildly inconvenient
Yeah.
occurs. Oh, what to do?
Are there like is there like a joint phrase? I know with you with us in general there's a lot of inside jokes, but are there like joint inside joke phrases that you use for each other? If that makes sense. I know obviously we call him, you know,
I call
Couldn't
it every
whistle
name
or-
under the sun.
but you
I
know
mean,
like
I've already mentioned the whole hello, we're having weather.
yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Because like Chris and I take the piss, but now it's a thing. You know what? When he comes into a room or I come to him and go, "Hi, baby."
Yeah.
We take the piss out of like a yokel American. You know what I mean? We're taking the piss out of it. You know?
Yeah.
So go, "Hi, baby." So whenever we see each other now, reflexively, or no matter where we are now, go, "Hi, baby." And he goes, "Hi, baby."
We've got Jim from Friday Night Dinner. Where we go, friends.
Neighbours. Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
I meant
That's
you
like-
as a couple.
Oh, I meant us too.
Oh yeah, we
well,
got
I mean, all
loads.
three of us, really.
Oh
to be
yeah,
fair.
shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. We got that from Friday Night Dinner. We
Yeah,
aren't
oh,
gonna
Friday
shout
night
that
dinner.
anymore.
Because
Oh,
Friday
may it
Night
rest
Dinner
in
is
peace.
amazing.
It was so
I'm trying to
funny.
think, what
We
ones do we have as a couple? We have too many, my god.
Helm.
What
I
was
just want to be Jim.
You
You
are
are
Jim. Because of the weevil.
The Weevil.
Oh, I might watch that tonight.
My
actually.
favourite part of that
I
is
might
just
watch
Jackie
that.
going, the Weevil.
Oh, the weevil.
Yeah.
False Jackie.
You look nice.
Nice.
Oh no, the other Jackie.
Yeah. Which ones, seriously, which ones do we have as a couple though? Like, we have boyfriend, where we just go, boyfriend!
Boyfriend. Smoosh.
I don't know.
Smush, yeah.
Smoosh.
Smush.
Is that from something?
No, we just started doing it.
Oh.
I
Smush,
try not
squidge,
to converse with him as much as
pinchies.
possible now.
Pinchies.
Talking in dinosaur, which I think a lot of couples do, but when we just go, right.
Oh no, we don't talk in dinosaur.
I
Just
What
a
do you
baby.
talking? Just southern.
Oh, he's a bear, as we all know.
Yes.
So every so often, I am the lady bear. You know, he is
Aw.
bear, I am lady bear.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I
So
like
he likes
that.
to spend time with lady bear,
Oh,
obviously.
that was really cute.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of like particular ones from like shows and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we've.
Oh, some ones that we do. Every time we hear the phrase "Your Majesty," we just go, "I'm waiting." That was a come outside thing.
Again, fucking come outside. There was an episode about marmalade.
Yeah.
And it was
Obviously.
telling a story about Mary Queen of Scots.
Okay.
And she was on a ship. I think she was heading back to Scotland.
And she got seasick.
And she got seasick, and a lady in waiting came in to offer her some marmalade to try and settle her stomach. She just said there was this lady in waiting who came into the room, and she announced herself, "Your Majesty, And then me, I just cut in,
I'm waiting.
And now it's the thing that we do all the time.
Do you know what I would be interested to anyone who's actually listening, to the whole 9 people that's listening to us? I would be interested to hear what other shit people, what other random
what other things that
bullshit
people have picked up.
people
from
call
TV.
each other. You know?
We've picked up like bent coppers and mother of
Oh,
God
yeah,
from Line
yeah.
of Duty.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
My mum and dad just say oi. There's no love.
I was
It's
trying
just
to think of
oi.
I'm sure there was like a drag race one or like an urn one that we do together as not the we're having weather. I can't remember what it was though.
The whole hallway smells like cum.
Oh, that's just a joke. that was just really funny. I don't think I say that in normal daily conversation. I've only mentioned what the fuck is going on in here on this day.
What the fuck is going on in here in
See,
this day?
as soon as we end this, I will probably think of loads.
Yeah,
I
probably.
can't think of a
That's
damn
why I think
thing.
it would be interesting to see whoever's listening to tell us what they call each
What
other, what
have you
stupid
acquired
jokes.
from
Yeah.
media?
From like
Yeah.
via osmosis, what has
Yeah.
your vocabulary picked up?
Yeah. Well,
From,
just like even
watching
pet names
stuff.
for each other and stuff like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
pet names.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what we. Oh, we
Boyfriend.
from Tangled. We got the "I love you more, I love you most" thing.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
gay.
that's back when I actually cared about you.
We used to do that all
Before
the
my
time.
resentment set in after about a month of knowing you.
He's so lovely. To
You're,
me.
how many years in are you now, Phil?
Over 7.
Well, that's your own fault then, really, isn't it? I've got no sympathy for you
Him to
whatsoever.
leave. He won't leave.
No, you keep feeding him. That's the problem. They
I
come back.
Don't.
Chris
I-
came across the ocean because I fed him once. You know.
Oh, see, oh God, he found the chocolate.
It's said with love. Said with love. To be fair though, I'm trying to think. We, us 3 and us 2, probably have more pet names and more inside jokes than the planet. Just ordinary people.
The
That's
amount of times I think Phil is just master of darkness now.
That's why we created this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just to take note.
To
Yeah.
log it all, so that we don't have to remember it anymore.
Yeah, I did
Because I
enjoy.
can't remember it all.
I did enjoy listening to like the first episode and just going, huh, I forgot about that. Huh, I forgot about that. Huh, I forgot about that.
I just.
Or at least for what you could hear of the first episode.
Yes,
There are
yes.
just so
God,
many.
these
There are
microphones
just so
work.
many
I know.
things that I wish we'd have been recording for. There's so many moments.
The
that
maracas.
Maracas.
Oh
that when
my
that
God,
absolutely
the
broke
maracas.
You.
Why
Can You
did
Hear
that-
the Sea? That's one of my all-time favourites again because of how much it absolutely broke
Yeah,
you.
that was really funny.
Colin the Caterpillar doth not a salmon make.
Oh my
I
God.
know we mentioned that in an episode.
Yes.
That I wish we'd have been recording
Oh,
for
it
when
was
that
so
happened
funny.
because again it was so funny.
It was. It really was.
I'm trying to think
Do
and
you
I
have
can't.
anything else, or shall we move into
It's
the
gonna,
news?
it's
Yeah,
gonna be,
move
it's
into
gonna be
the
one of
news.
those things where, again, like you said, we're gonna stop recording and then they're all gonna come flooding back to us.
You can put them into the comment section.
Yeah, maybe.
Should we move into the news?
Yes.
Now for Phil's news segment.
This one I'm particularly proud of because it comes to us from the Teesdale Mercury, which is my former home
Former
newspaper.
Teesdale.
As
Former
I-
Mercury.
After growing up in...
That's Freddie Mercury's name now.
Formerly known as.
Former Mercury.
Former
Because he's
Mercury.
dead.
So he is dead now. Sorry, Phil. Carry on. Sorry, Teesdale. Yeah.
So
Former Mercury, Phil.
if I didn't have my phone in my hand, if I had something that I didn't care about, I would have lobbed it in your face. Shut the fuck up! No one loves you! Why are you even here?
Okay. Speaking of pet names. Go on.
Fuck's sake.
Really fucking weird.
Antibiotics.
Having said that,
Antibiotics.
having said that, we've got these little chocolate bar things in the cupboard.
I can't believe it's not fucking weird.
Well, that's the thing I saw was that, oh, they look like Morrison's own Milky Ways.
It's weird. Come on, sorry.
I love it when your accent comes out a bit.
Weird.
I hate you.
Love.
Right, shut up. You're alright.
Alright.
I like you.
Shut up, not you.
News, yeah.
Funny that the one I told to shut up continues to talk.
Love.
You loudmouth twat.
I'm a snake.
Fucking hell.
I'm a snake.
Do it
I
so
hope
well.
you fucking choke on that chocolate, you prick.
It just sounds really camp. It's great.
Right. We're never going to get to the end of this. This news story comes.
I'm a snake.
It fucking
Does it come easily?
Haha!
Oh.
A lot of stimulation. What's the word count? I'm a snake. Sorry, go on, Phil, go on.
So this story comes to us from the tea.
You revved up for that one. You went. You went. You literally went.
I was trying to hold it back and I couldn't. Okay.
Do you need assistance?
Okay.
Oh, it's all well.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mm.
I'm good now. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Tell me what happened in Teesdale.
So this story comes to us from the Teesdale Mercury, which was my local newspaper. After moving from Sunderland, we moved to Barnard Castle. It's the local paper for
Known for its opticians.
known for its opticians, known for its Specsavers, yeah. But this happened on the 24th of September 2018, so it's a fairly old story, but I managed to find it specifically because of what it's about.
Okay.
It's about a Greggs.
Okay. Yes.
And you
Excellent.
can't get much northern than that.
That is true. Yeah.
It's it's set in a northern town.
Yeah.
In the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's about a problem with a Greggs pasty.
A problem pasty.
So it's got everything.
Okay. Yeah. What's the?
So, blank found in pasty bought from Greggs Bakery in Barnard Castle.
Toe.
Condom.
You know, both are believable with it being
Yeah.
Barnard Castle. Both could happen.
Dominic
Condom-
Cummings.
The condom more likely,
Yeah.
but the toad, I mean...
A bone.
No.
Ooh.
I don't think that would be newsworthy.
Yeah.
Looking at it, I think it was a
Hair extensions.
chicken
Yeah.
pasty.
Nail.
Oh, no, it was a cheese and onion pasty.
Oh.
if that helps.
Okay. So no.
It's
meat.
So a bun could have been an interest. This
Cheese
onion's
and
got bones in
onion
it.
Pasta. Cheese and onion pasta.
It probably doesn't help at all, really.
A baby?
How big do you think pasties are?
I don't know.
The further
That's a bit
north-
too
I
north.
know portion sizes get smaller as you go towards
That
the
is
south.
true. Yeah.
So,
Just a
and
baby-sized
those do
cheese
get
and
a little
onion
bit bigger as you
pasty.
head toward Newcastle.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No.
It's not even just baby size. It's literally the pasty is a baby encased in pastry. It just
My
looks
baby.
exactly like a baby.
My baby. Cheese and onion.
Oh, sorry. Before I forget, another saying that I have now started saying on the regular, on a daily basis is, I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
Is it actual cheese and onion?
Yeah, cheese and onion found
Found
in
in
the
cheese.
pasty.
That's
People
the
are like,
miracle.
"Oh."
A whole onion and
And
a
a
block
of cheese. Yeah.
Wrapped in pastry.
That's it.
That was it.
False teeth.
Oh.
Do you want the story?
Yes.
Yes.
Pallet Wood found in pastry. Found in a pasty bought from Greggs Bakery.
Like
in
the whole
Barnard Castle.
pallet.
Well, just like chips of it.
Oh
Chips of wood.
shit.
A Gainford mother, so this was the opposite side of the river that I lived on. A Gainford mother has spoken of her horror after her 9-year-old son bit into a Greggs pasty to find what is believed to have been chunks of pallet wood inside. Julie
my
Dent
God.
visited the Barnard Castle bakery with her 5 children on August 21st.
Fucking hell, get a
Her,
TV.
her son, Henry Hardy,
Henry Hardy.
her son
Bless.
Henry Hardy opted for a cheese and onion pasty, which is already the wrong choice. Anyone who eats a cheese and onion pasty is wrong because they're just vile things.
Pasties in general.
But soon began to complain about the unpleasant filling. Ms. Dent said he sat down and started to eat the pasty, and then all of a sudden he said, "I can't eat it anymore because there's something hard." I said, "Don't be silly, it's a pasty." And then he started,
That's
Get it done, you
I'm
lad.
talking about new phrase. Don't be silly, it's a pasty.
and then he started spitting it out, and I saw the chunks of wood. I was gobsmacked.
Can you do it in a Teesside accent though?
I was gobsmacked.
I woke up.
I went straight over the counter and told the staff. You don't think your child's going to consume chunks of wood out of cheese and onion pasty? Ms. Dent gave the samples of wood to the store's manager, who told her that it would be sent off to be analysed.
Would be sent off.
2 weeks later, Ms. Dent received a letter in the post from Greggs informing her that the evidence had been lost in the post.
Oh, strange, isn't it?
The letter read, "I was disappointed to hear about your experience you had in our shop in Barnard Castle recently. I was really sorry to hear that your son found an item inside his cheese and onion pasty, and to hear your description of what you found. As a direct result of your feedback, we've contacted our food safety team, who have looked into this for me. From images provided of the item, we believe it could be a piece of pallet wood. Unfortunately, the sample that the shop sent back to our bakery hasn't been received and presumed lost in the post, so we're unable to investigate the item physically and cannot confirm this.
Yeah.
As a gesture of goodwill, Ms. Dent and her family have been offered a 20 quid gift voucher to be used in any Greggs store.
Cracking.
Ms. Dent said, "I don't want the voucher. I think it's shameful, really. I won't be going back to any Greggs again.
Oh, shit.
It's not acceptable. I'm feeling very angry and annoyed that they can lose evidence like that. It seems so convenient."
Yes, absolutely it is, isn't it?
This reminds me of like those ridiculous news stories that you get. They're usually from like the Metro, and I'm on my phone because I'm trying to find the videos I used to see about them. And so like there was one about a man, and this was apparently newspaper worthy. A man who got in the news because he found 3 fingers in like a Twix bar instead of 2 or something.
Oh, I thought you meant actual fingers then. Jesus fucking Christ.
Halloween special.
Oh, right.
What was the other one?
3.
There's been quite a few, to be fair.
I got more than I paid for. I'm livid.
Absolutely livid.
I'm sure there was one about someone. I think he had bought like a bag of Watsits and he opened it and there was 1 Watsit inside.
You must have been able to feel that. I'm sorry. Come on, you pick it up and then go, "There's only 1 Watsit in that." Do you know what I mean?
It's not making as much of a rattly sound
Yeah.
as it normally does.
Why would you must have felt that?
What's the percentage of air in him now?
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, thank you for that, Phil.
Bloody cutbacks.
When a Freddo used to be 10p.
Oh,
I
when
remember
started on
the
that again,
days.
fucking hell.
Yeah.
Right, thank you for that, Phil. That was very fun. Thank you. I don't know. I'm trying to segue into an outro that I've forgotten how to do.
That's fine. I'm sure that I will find some other pastry-filled delights for us in the future.
I cannot trust anything wrapped in pastry. It's just deceitful.
Oh, you don't like pie,
I don't
do
like
you?
pies. No, it's just I
Oh.
can't abide.
We'll leave that for
Sorry.
next time.
Yeah, that'll be it for this week's episode of the We Pay For Your Floor podcast. I've been Andy.
I have been a cheese and onion pasty.
Yeah.
Filled with wood.
Filled with wood.
You are sometimes filled with wood, to be fair.
I am.
Ha! Because gay.
I am a
And I've been Sarah.
And I've been a sniggy
snake.
And until the next episode, we will see you later.
I'm actually, I'm going to pop off and go to bed and be as good a neighbour as I could possibly be.
You'd better, because we pay for your... Phil! We pay for her floor!
Oh, so we do.
There you go, that's your outro.
I'm sorry, I forgot words.
It's fine, leave it there if you want, it's funny.
I'm going home.